Yeah, proud of our guys. It was a great win today. We beat a very good basketball team. They're well coached. They got good players. We watched a lot of tape on them. Anyone that did knows they should have beat SMU, and they were right there with Arizona. So I was proud of our guys. They're really hard to stop, and our defense really carried us. And these two guys are good for us defensively on the backboard. So, I've said this all along. We played two excellent local teams this week. Local basketball, I think, is on the rise here. And, this is another team that wouldn't surprise me. I think they're a postseason team and going to be right there to win their league. So we're very fortunate, and we played well down the stretch.
They're mixed officials, right?
No, it's all the same. I think as coaches, there's always some things you'd like to get back during the game. Officials try and do the best they can. It's never perfect.
I didn't mix from the conference.
I guess so, yeah.
Was it more difficult in that first half? Not, again, talking about the officials, but the way they were calling it so tight.
Well, we've got to, and that starts with me, we got to do a better job of, one, adjusting to how the game is called, and then I think, we'll learn from it, not get so reactionary. It's hard because, especially guys like Lyles and Mara, they not only shoot it, they can drive it, and they have good spacing, they run good offense. So it's a hard. There's a reason why they're like the best three-point shooting team in the country. They're hard to guard. So, they make threes, they can make twos, they get to the foul line. So it's almost like you got to pick your poison.
Hey, talk a little bit about your rebounding results tonight. Is that, anything behind that? You've always been a good rebounder, but tonight more so than ever.
I just wanted to be aggressive. Big Alex didn't play that much, so I know I had to pick up some slack and excuse me. Just wanted to be aggressive. Wanted to get this win. I never lost to a Baltimore team, so in my 4 years here, so I just wanted to keep that going. Just the competitive nature in me.
How important was it to get the win? Not just because of the streak, but you guys got a big break coming up.
Oh, definitely. Practice would have been tough next week. That was like the biggest thing. Is like, all right, let's get this win so it won't be as tough. Practices, we always say, like, practices are way more intense than games, it seems. So, way more physical. So, just wanted to get this win.
Deshaun, was there a point you could tell there where it turned at about the 10, 11-minute mark? Did you, as a team, sense more intensity, or was there something during the timeout or something that, you guys said during the timeout, either amongst the team or coaches, that picked up the intensity?
Basically, at halftime, I just tried to talk to the guys about just basically picking up our energy. That was just the main goal throughout the whole second half, just make sure we have good energy, pick it up. And as the game went on, our energy became stronger. We started getting more stops on defense and just started sticking together as a team. We started talking to each other. So I think that was the main focus. We stayed together, picked up our energy, and it just showed.
What do you think changed? They took a three-point lead, 10-9, whatever it was left. Was it Zane's three, or was it Dennis, blocking shot?
I think it was everybody. Everybody came together. Zane hitting the three was definitely a big play. Dennis with the block was as well as a big play. And we just capitalized off those big plays. Whether it's he coming down hitting a three, the next possession, we got to get a stop so we can get another play. Dennis coming down getting a block, let's capitalize on it. Let's turn it into a layup or something type of transition bucket.
You becoming the go-to foul shooting guy now all of a sudden?
I just work on it a lot in practice. I'm a good slasher, so whenever I get the opportunity to get in the hole, I just try to do what I can and finish, and I just make sure I make my free throws.
Coach, I know you get in with each team, take it game by game. So for you guys to have as long a winning streak as you do right now, what are you most proud of? What is it about what this team was able to do?
I just think, we approached today. It was we beat a good ball team today. They're good, So we've got to some good games and been fortunate to win them. It's still the same thing. I'm sure, like I said, Ryan's got a team that's going to be right there in his league. You're just trying to figure out how do you get better. Like, my big thing now is to go back and say, what maybe didn't we get better at this week because we get some time now or around exams. Can we get better at it? Because ultimately it's going to come down to the conference and. But I do think playing good teams like UMBC help you later on in your league. And then we'll study tape. But I'm proud of the guys. They're a fun group to be around. I don't like to tell them that, but they're a fun group to be around. There's a good competitive spirit to them. They're a little nutsy at times, but it's they like each other, and that makes it fun to be around them.
to hold Lyles 7 for 21. He really got him off his game in that second half.
Well, I thought Deshaun did a really good job on him. He's as good as we'll see all year. He's really a tough cover. Shoots it, drives it, gets fouled, goes right, goes left. So I thought Deshaun did a really good job. So, I mean, he was a all defensive guy for us. He's our best perimeter defender.
Tonight you had a strong second half versus Morgan. You kind of let them back in it in the second half. As a coach, is it much more satisfying to win this way versus
I mean, I think as a coach, you just try to figure out how do you get him to play 40 minutes of really good basketball, and we're not there yet. I think that's for really any coach. It's not like we're reinventing the wheel. I don't know. Sad. I wish we played better for longer stretches against Morgan. Wish we played better earlier tonight. But I think also when you look back, you played against two good teams, and they have something to do with sometimes when you're not playing well. That's the reality of it.
Other than getting rest during the break, what do you look for as far as what do you look to improve on and continue to do?
I think get a little bit healthier, and then I'd like to see us be a little better in our pressure. Some of that could be fatigue, and then we got to take care of the ball better. That's probably the one thing I've done a lousy job with. We should be a better, lower turnover percentage team. We have too many skilled guys, so we've got to get that figured out if we want to get to where we hope to get to.
For Coach and Deshaun, there aren't a lot of guys the size of a guy like Eddie, who's 6'5", 240, as strong as he is. So, I mean, what are some of the things out there that he does that really not a lot of people out there can do for someone his size?
Yeah, it's every day in practice. I feel for not just officials, I feel for our assistants every day in practice. It's just every play he's involved in this contact. And the thing is, he likes contact. Yeah, he's an interesting guy.
I don't know, man. Like you said, he's very interesting. I can't say I'm more happy when he's on my team in practice, just cause all the banging that the bigs do down there. I know he gonna come out with a rebound or something. Or it's gonna be very physical, and I just rather stay away from it. So
I think these two guys are really doing well for us. Is Deshaun sacrificed. He's really a starter who sacrificed coming off the bench, and Eddie sacrificed by changing positions for the good of the group. And the thing I like about both of them is they're just kind of all letting it hang out and trying to see how good a year can we have as a group.
Anything you can say about just that early first half kind of war of words maybe between you and UMBC?
No, I don't. No, and if there was, it was not. He's a terrific coach, and I'd consider him a friend. And no, it was competitive. It's nothing like that at all. If anything, I was probably wrong. I don't think I liked the call. And then they went to the video, and my assistant said our guy got hit, but the video didn't reveal that. So I got to talk to them about telling me that he did get hit. Because that sets you off. I didn't see it. They told me to get hit. So, no, nothing like that at all. I'm glad we don't have to play them till next year.
Hey, following up on his comment a few minutes ago about sacrifice. You've been here 4 years, Deshaun. You've been here 3. Considering you're your shout out. Can you speak to this unselfishness of this team versus maybe some of the teams you've had in the past? I mean, the coach has mentioned that several times. It's a very unselfish team. How's that transpired this year versus years past? Anything?
I was on the team that went 12-20, and like I tell everyone, I was like, our defense is never going to change. Like, he's not going to let our defense, Coach Skerry's not going to let our defense slip. But like, we're way better offensively than we were in the past years. Some of that has, I think, like me moving to the floor, space everything is out more, and like let me make more decisions and find the easy plays. But like, this is the best offensive team like I've been on. Like, you have Jordan that can come and score like 16 points. Deshaun come off the bench, score 16 points. Like, Justin comes and plays well for us. Then you have Zane, who's really stepped it up this year. And Brian hits shots. And, like, this is the best offensive team I've been on in 4 years. And we're going to guard. That's no question. Like, our defense is going to travel. That's like our mantra this year. Our defense is going to travel everywhere we go. But offensively, we're as skilled as any team I've been on here.
And there's honestly, when you guys leave the locker room, nobody cares about their own points.
No.
Whether you get the 20, whether Deshaun gets it.
No, it's not like that. Whoever's hot, we're going to him. Everybody respect that. So,
Guys, I can't resist. You guys showing yourself to be the best in Baltimore. Any thoughts on where you stand in Maryland?
Well, we'd love to get them to come up here and play if they'd like to. Other than that, there's a lot of good teams locally. It's hard. Scheduling's hard for everybody.